So Adrian, what is a wealth creator?
A wealth creator is someone who consistently drives for significant value creation in a business. And this value creation is seen by everybody around them to be the way ahead. So they get the message across.
What percentage of the population are wealth creators?
That we're working on right at the moment. We see in the work we've done that only a handful of people in even a very large company are wealth creators. So we're talking about probably in a company of 20,000 people, we might have something like 6 to 8 wealth creators. But this differs depending on the state of the company.
What do wealth creators do differently from other people?
They have this highly competitive approach to life in which they're always trying to drive and make things happen and to win for the team, for the company, and to really do this in a way that takes everybody along with them. So one of their characteristics is they are very intellectually able, so they are able to give very good justification for the best way to solve a problem or the best strategy in which the company will thrive. I can give you an analogy for what a wealth creator is. I see it as the yeast in the bread of business. Now, what that means is when you're making bread, to get the bread to rise, you need a very small amount of yeast. But without that, it doesn't rise. But that little bit of yeast requires water, flour, salt. So wealth creators are not people who just operate by themselves. Even the more extreme version of the entrepreneur can't make huge amounts of money or wealth from just working by himself. It's no good.
What's the link between strategy and wealth creation?
One of the things that we've found is that if you ask them what the strategy should be of the company, they come up with a strategic statement which is right in their attitude to business. So experts come up with strategies that are based on the technologies of their companies. They have corporates who come up with the strategy should be that we should be, this is our mission, we should be structured in this way or that way. And the enterpriser says, our strategy is to go out to new markets and go boldly where no man has gone before. And the entrepreneur is, my strategy is if there's something that's worthwhile looking at anywhere, I'll look at it and see if we want to put any money into it.
So are wealth creators born or are they made?
So what I believe you can't do is to train people in later life. That is when they're 18, 20, 30 years of age. You can't train them to be wealth creators. They are by then wealth creators or not. What you can do is help people to be better businessmen, fine, I agree in that, but you can't get these characteristics into people after the age of about 16, 18.
What advice would you give organisations about how they deal with wealth creation?
Well, the first bit of advice is find out if you've got any, identify them, and then get everybody around to support them and make the most of them. If you don't, they'll leave and your company won't have wealth creators in it and it will slowly die or quickly die, depending on the situation. But the way forward, in the economic times we got now, they are the most vital part.